G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we are going to be rapidly reviewing how I went in round 8 and then I'll be giving you my round 9 AFL tips. Super excited to be back and doing more AFL content in 2025. If you guys enjoy this content, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the growth of the channel and I cannot do that without your support. Alright. Let's get into this one, guys. First game, Essendon against North Melbourne. I actually went the bit of a smoky pick here and took North Melbourne to win it. I thought North Melbourne would play a little bit better. To be fair, they did come back and nearly get the job done, but unfortunately didn't get the chockies at the end, and my tip looks horrible now. Next up, I backed in Fremantle to beat St Kilda. St Kilda got the job done there. This year is wild. I just don't know who to tip anymore. Obviously got this one wrong as well, which is disappointing. I then took the Bulldogs to beat Port Adelaide. This one was correct. Big thumbs up. We love that. Massive 90-point win too for the Doggies. I took Adelaide to beat Carlton. Obviously that one was correct as well. 60-point win there for the Crows. Great stuff. We move on. I backed Collingwood to beat the Cats. Unfortunately, Collingwood didn't get the job done. Pretty poor performance there in the end for the Magpies. I think Geelong won this one after the siren, so good win, or late in the game. Good win there for the Cats. Another smoky, I took West Coast to beat Melbourne over in Western Australia. West Coast led for a good portion of this game, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done. Melbourne running away with that one. So, disappointing for the Eagles to lose yet another game. And I think the losing streak will probably continue. All right. Backed in the GWS Giants to beat the Swans. Unfortunately, the Swans got the job done, so that was another tip wrong. Horrible weekend. Lucky we finished on a little bit more of a high. Hawthorn defeating Richmond, which was a pretty simple tip there. And then, obviously, I backed in the Lions at the Gabba to beat the Suns in the Q Clash. Great game of footy. Suns, obviously not living up to the Lions there, but still a pretty good win there nonetheless. All right, we move on to round 9. Fremantle taking on Collingwood, obviously at Optus Stadium on Thursday night. I generally believe this is a game Freo could win. Do I think they will? Probably not. I'm going to go Collingwood I'm going to go 11. 11-point margin there for the Pies. I think they will be slightly too good, but you can never count out Fremantle at home. Next up, we've got the Saints against Carlton. St Kilda have burnt me a bit this year. It seems when I tip them, they lose, and when I tip against them, they win. So Carlton fans, I apologise, but I am tipping you guys to win this week. I think you guys win this one by 7. I do think St Kilda will be a tough team to beat there at the G, though. All right, next up, we got Melbourne against Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn win this. I think they win it by 26 points. I think it'll be a strong win there for the Hawks. I don't see Melbourne really competing in this game. Next up, we've got Essendon taking on the Swans. This is an interesting one. I do think this game could go either way. At Marvel, I am going to take the slight upset here and back in Essendon. But again, I would not be surprised if this game were to go either way. All right, next up, we've got the Suns against the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are favourites in this one, which is crazy to me. Just favourites at $1.90. TIO Stadium, I believe that is in Darwin. Could be wrong there. Could be Canberra, but I'm pretty sure it's in Darwin. I think Gold Coast Suns win this one. I don't think the Dogs really compete too well. I know they had a pretty good win over on the weekend, but I think the Suns too good there. I'm backing them in to get the job done. Port Adelaide against Adelaide, always a cracking clash. Port Adelaide were horrible on the weekend, but I do think this is another game that definitely could go either way. I am going to back in the Crows there, but I would not be surprised if Port Adelaide got the job done. Richmond against West Coast. I will be so disappointed if we lose this game. Geelong, I didn't give me margins. That's all right. I'm going to say, I can't remember went with here. So I'm going to say Essendon by 14, Suns by 8, Crows by 13, West Coast by 2. I think it'll be freaking close. Cats against the Giants is an interesting one. The Giants have been pretty poor this year, so the Cats should win that one. I'm going to go 22 points. And then I think the Lions, I don't know where Ninja Stadium is. I've actually never heard of Ninja Stadium. That is a first for me. All right, let me just jump in and see where the hell Ninja Stadium is. Tasmania. Okay, so this one will be played in Tassie. All right. Look, the Lions will probably find a way to lose this game somehow, but they shouldn't. Yeah, I'm backing in the Lions. I think they win this one by 46 points. Let me know who you're tipping down below in the comments, guys. Leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, legends.